In this piece of code, we're going to have our microbit play music for us. First thing we're going to do is make sure we start with a blank project. You can go to Projects, New Project to get a blank one. And then we're going to get rid of On Start, and we're going to get rid of Forever. We're going to start by going to Input, and we're going to get On Button A pressed. Now we're going to start adding the music itself. I'm going to click on the music section, and I want the very first one, play tone middle C for 1 beat. Now I'm going to need 6 of these. I could go back to music and get 6 more, or I can put my mouse on top of this one, hold down the control key on my keyboard, click 1 time, and get my pop-up menu so I can duplicate it. And I'm just going to duplicate until I have 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 1 more. Duplicate. So now I'm going to snap these blocks together, and these are going to be the first verse of our song. Where it says play tone middle C, I can change the note by clicking on this box. The first 2 we're going to leave at middle C. The third one I'm going to click, and I'm going to move my mouse until I find middle D and click. When I click off, this should now say middle D. We're going to leave the next one at middle C. And then the last 2 are going to be middle F and middle E. So this one will be middle F. And this one is going to be middle E. Now, I'm going to take this whole chunk, and I'm going to snap it inside on button A. Now, I can press the A button and test it out. And you should realize that we are making the beginnings of the Happy Birthday song. Now, before we start the next verse, we're going to add a pause. So I'm going to go to Basic. I'm going to get my pause button, and I'm going to make it 500 milliseconds. Now I'm ready to add the next verse. I'm going to go back to music, play tone middle C, and I want 6 more of these. So again, hold down Control and click, select duplicate, and continue doing that until you have 6 more. Snap the new pieces together. And now we're going to program the next part of the song. So this one is going to be C and C for the first 2. Third one is going to be middle D, another C, an F, a G, and then the last one is going to be a middle F. Okay. Now I'm going to take this chunk, snap it up underneath pause, and you can test it again. All right, so far so good. Now for our next section, music again, play tone. This time we want 7, not 6, 7. Duplicate until we have 7. Once I have them, snap them together again. And time for our new song code here. C, C, C. So the first three are going to be C. The fourth one is going to be A. Then F. E. And D. Now, I'm going to go back to basic, get another pause and snap it in here. 500 milliseconds again. Snap my next chunk in and test it out. And now we just need one last set of notes. I'm going to go to basic and get my pause one last time. 500 milliseconds. Back to music. Play tone. And for this last one, we want 6. Duplicate until we get 6 of them. I'm going to snap them together, and then we will program them with the last few notes. So for this last one, we're going to start with an A. So we want to find our middle A and a middle A again. Third one is going to be B. Then F. Middle G. And the last one will be F again. So now snap it all together and test it out. And it's done. The last thing we're going to do before we test it on a microbit is change the name from Untitled to Music. You're going to click Share, Publish Project, copy your code, go back to Classroom, open the assignment. You're going to choose Add and then Link. Paste your link in and don't forget to turn it in. Once you've done that, come back to your microbit page, download it, and then we're going to put it on the microbit. And for this, we will be using some external speakers. That's all.